Hi, my name is Dane Trutinaple, and I am Simply Earth's Ambassador for Anti-Trafficking. This month, I had the privilege of interviewing Freedom Cry, located in Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Before Freedom Cry was an organization, back in 2014, Charlie and his wife Jennifer first learned about the reality of trafficking in their area, and so they started just presenting this information at their local coffee shop in the community room. And after a while, they were connected with a local detective who shared with them kind of the experience they were having in combating the issue of trafficking in their area. And this detective said that when they would find a perpetrator and break into the home and take the perpetrators away, there were children left, these children that had been trafficked, and the children would end up being loaded into her car, and she would take them to get the things that they need. They actually started calling her mommy, and they'd say, "Mommy, I need food," or "Mommy, I need underwear." So she would use her own money to help provide the things that these children needed. And when Charlie and his wife learned of this reality, this was the beginning for them of what they call restoration bags, but it was also the beginning of the birthing of Freedom Cry as an organization. Freedom Cry spends much of their time educating their community about human trafficking, what it is and what it looks like in their county. Just like they did back in the coffee shop at the very beginning, they're now doing on a larger scale. They're also working in partnership with the local police department, so if the police department gets requests for presentations for educating material and the police department can't get to it, they'll pass it off to Freedom Cry and ask Freedom Cry to go present to a certain group or organization or business. Andrew, who's the board vice president and presentation coordinator, says that this is the starting point for getting rid of trafficking. He says that when we shine a light on human trafficking and drive it out of the darkness by making people aware that it's there, we're starting to break the cycle. Freedom Cry relies heavily on the community and other local organizations. They said that we don't want to reinvent the wheel, and we know that we can't do it alone, so we want to lean on each other. We have things figured out that maybe other organizations don't, and other organizations have figured out things that we haven't. So Freedom Cry relies heavily on this combined effort, and they said that one of their strengths is networking. Freedom Cry helps and supports and nurtures survivors of trafficking in several different ways. They provide restoration bags, which I mentioned earlier. These are bags filled with bags filled with things that are necessities, so toiletries and clothing. And these bags are distributed to the people that have first contact with survivors, so police officers, fire department, medical personnel. This is a way to provide for what they need, but also to help start restoring parts of their humanity. They've been treated as a victim, as an item for so long. This is just one of the small ways that Freedom Cry helps to restore humanity, to restore their humanity. And Freedom Cry also shows up during the trial process of survivors, and the survivors are told why Freedom Cry is there as a support, and they also provide gift cards or so that these survivors can eat lunch during the trial process. Their lunch isn't paid for, so they provide gift cards to local restaurants so that the survivors can eat during their trial process. So how can you get involved? Andrew said that one of the main ways you can get involved is to become a part of their prayer team. They desire that they would always follow the Lord's leading. So if you would like to partner with them in prayer, and that would be a huge way that you could partner with them. Another way is if you're in the Sheboygan area, they would love help with their restoration bags. If you're interested in standing in solidarity at a trial, that would be another way to get involved. if you just feel compelled to partner with them and you are in their area, reach out, and they would love to figure out how your passions and your giftings would complement and work with what Freedom Cry is doing. So we just want to thank Freedom Cry for the impact that they're having in their community, and we are honored to partner with you.